already did though. But if you need to tell me something else.
There's a tall neck south of here that's been acting twitchy. Something's wrong with it, but I'm not sure what.
Heroin.
Might be smart to stay alert if you run into it.
Good to know.
It's heroin. It's very sad to know that in the future.
If I can override it, it'll give me useful data on the surrounding area.
Safe travel.
I should check it out.
Something's not popping in. This. What is this? Thank you. What do I want to do? Oh, I know. We need to return, Hephaestus, was it? I don't know. One of them dudes. We gotta return it to Gaia. Let's do that first. Oh my god, I'm tired already on a Monday night. I said I was gonna play, so I'm gonna play. We need to go up this way, don't we? Although I do say I'm gonna play a lot and then don't play, so like, I guess I'm trying to be better about it. Oh, what's up, the dude man? Happy Monday. There is such a thing. Just in time for story time.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
Military right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Erend, you're all better.
Oh god.
And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
It's dope. She's creating a little
We
army.
still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom.
Okay.
You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Oh, sweet.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's
When
blood.
armed. Cantello.
I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the
Oh, that's right.
privacy.
He's Karjin.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
They're gonna do some training.
Pizza?
Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
That's
Maybe
right.
You can find the recipe?
It's absolutely
It's
right.
just
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still,
Yes,
the tribe
definitely,
was settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't
definitely
even
some
see
special
that
type of
down to my
training.
shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly.
And
Look,
making
she reads
out.
glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
Oh, he's awesome. And why did he say that? Because he probably hangs out with Karja.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in.
Forgot
No
he
one
was
snapped
awesome.
their bowstrings yet.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
Dude, I love the flavor stuff. It's not technically flavor text, but like, this stuff is so fun.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Hmm.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tanath don't have much use for us outsiders.
Just listen to Tim McGraw all
You must
over
have
again.
made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
See, see Aaron listening to like
Right, I should probably go.
I shall
Pantera,
return to our training then.
or maybe like something like more hair metal-ish. I guess Pantera is pretty hair metal-ish. I guess like Twisted Sister.
Hey,
A nice place.
well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Is Pantera considered hair metal?
Right.
I don't think they are. They're more just like metal.
I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
She could play music without DMCA. Listening to Kenny G.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but
A lot
I
of
never
porn.
really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
So, Talana came by the base?
I'm more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
Still have to catch up with her, don't we?
I better go.
Right. Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
All of it. I need all of it. Oh, wow, they put a crafting bench and stuff in here. Oh, next room.
Train the body, train the mind. That's what the chief always says.
Nice. Alright, I'll talk to you in a second, but... Still need a scrapper radar. How have we not got another scrapper radar? I feel like we run into scrappers all the time and shoot off their radar. It's like the first thing I go for.
Aloy,
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
Got a ragtag group of warriors going on.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Carja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a
What are you
threat.
clapping?
Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
You know what's so crazy about this game, though? Like, even this side dialogue that we're going through that's completely optional is still, to me, kind of compelling. And I've been watching Resident Evil on Netflix, and that show is terrible. Like, almost at all times. It is terrible. Like, the level difference of writing for just random dialogue of these two characters in a video game is far better than anything in that Resident Evil show. Like, I struggle to find a decent dialogue that didn't contain actually the guy who is a voice in this game. Like he's the only like, even then, like even though he's delivering the lines well, they're terrible lines.
Why did
And the
Tekote
scenes
think
don't
he
make
wouldn't
any
be a threat
sense.
to him if he sent you to
Good
the
God, that
Kulrut?
show is awful.
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry
it's
you had
not
to go
good.
through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
It's pretty obvious the person who wrote for that show has never played a Resident Evil game in their whole entire life, or watched any of the previous movies, or knew any lore. They just had someone write in some lore sometimes.
When we were at the Bulwark,
Nor have
the
they ever
guard
talked
said
to another
something
human
about
being.
The wings of the Ten. Hikaru also
Dialogue
mentioned
is
it
terrible.
at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal.
Like,
At least for a little while.
Indeed.
there's so much poorly written teenage angst in Resident Evil that it's so bad. It's just so freaking bad.
What are you looking at over there?
Like, do people forget
The
what it
others
was
have been
like to
helping me
actually be a
decipher the
teenager,
symbols
or
the focus shows me.
were they just homeschooled and became writers?
I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes,
How many?
as many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
Wait. Got a shanty little gang going on here. Is the exit? No.
Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
Oh,
Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here. where it'll be safe.
That's fun. Is this where I put my collectibles?
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Cool. I'm glad I accidentally stumbled in here.
I wonder what it's like.
It's an exit. Okay. With a streaming setup? But like, how is she gonna get followers? There's no way.
Aloy,
No one has the internet right now.
ready. Please merge ether with me. Afterwards,
Gaia?
I must discuss an
What is
important
this?
matter with you. It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them, and
I tried that,
restore the display.
and it didn't work.
Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Drone offline.
Some bullshit. Whatever. You can't. This is in the future. We're already dead. This is like great grandkids can sub to our OnlyFans.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Drink more Ovaltine. Nope. Okay.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's
Wait, wasn't Aletheia
SOS?
lost?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
You said it before she concluded. She got her conclusion
Someone
from your
else be sending
conclusion.
the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Let's go check.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note.
That's
in that
dope. You can
vicinity.
see the future flooding.
Okay. And what about the other number in the message?
Oh, that's awesome.
237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have
Sea
any
level
significance.
rose. That fake global warming.
Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What
Okay.
if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Hell yeah. This is the power of friendship, Aloy.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit. in
We'll
case
play
you need to
bunkers and
upgrade your
badasses
gear.
when we get back. Yeah. It's an Ashley first reference. By the way, I need to hit up my friends so we can finish playing that game.
I was able.
Hold on. We're definitely doing this. Oh wow, these two are locked till I do this. Yeah, we're definitely doing this one.
To unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Wait, which room?
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy.
Oh. Private accommodations.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
I'm doing things.
There it is. Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
Which room? Which room? This one? This was the entertainment room?
Where's the speed? There's another room. What for?
For loot. Oh no.
Try again.
They'll be fine. I'm sure they'll help. If anything, they can tank. Ethan Reed. Switch to a private log, okay? So, Regional Control Center 9, designed for the facilities coming along. When Gaia's finally built it, I'll have everything it needs, except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes, starting with his little tucked away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in Old English castles, but I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will. I guess I could have played that. But if I move, then I can't hear, right?
Switch to a private log? Okay, so
Oh, okay.
Regional Control Center 9.
I'm not gonna
Design
sleep
of
in
the
quarters.
facilities coming along?
Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in.
Yeah, see, the log got overruled. Whatever. Okay, where are we going? Sex it.
That's part of Gaia. Huh? A subordinate function.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
I see one. Maybe a half. So, like, I had the dumbest thought,
This distress call.
which isn't
Had to
actually
be
that
up
dumb,
a really steep mountain, huh?
now that I think of it again. I was like, so I have a Steam Deck now, and I was like, I should stream games from the Steam Deck. Which is basically, why don't I just stream the games on my computer? We'd literally just be streaming games that I could play on my computer on lower, like, resolution.
What is that?
What the hell?
Oh shit! They got her.
Well, that takes the keg.
How cool is that? They got her.
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith.
Wait, there's a loot chest.
Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
There's obviously more
Can't
loot
believe
chests than
you
we know
fought.
about.
Almost didn't make it.
Just gonna carry this around. It's not what I thought I was picking up, but. Oh look, I got another cannon there if I need it.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down our shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
I bet she can.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Do Inspector order received. Prime. Assist recovery of the asset. Continue monitoring. Heavy stutter. Order acknowledged. Status report sent to G. Biera. Hostile detected. Engaging target. Danger. System failure.
Forge's breath. What a mess.
Right, but pretty solid that they got her. Kind of took a few of them, more than it should have, but, you know. Hey, Aloy, pick that plant. That's fine. I don't want that plant. Anyways.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Telemetry, coordinates, malfunction detected, self-destruction initiated.
Ah, the weapon's still hot. I need to
my.
know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'll do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the Asset.
The Asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? The Luthia?
I bet we're about to find our clone.
Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
I bet you this is Ayleigh's clone. I bet she's sending the signal. I want to go in. That's not as easy as it seems.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain.
I've tried it
It's
before.
recent.
My name's only 4 letters. It's kind of hard, so.
That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the Asset. I don't know what it is. My guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend,
Worse if it's,
stay here and
like,
stand
windy.
watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. If any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
I'll try it again this winter.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Okay, it wants me to go this way, but I want to go this way because, like, it's not the way I'm supposed to go. We need to teach this young feller the importance of loot. Hunting for loot. Not going down to those places that kill you. Why was that the pathing? Weird.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Storage unit accessed. Transfer initiated. Operation suspended. Fusion reaction on standby mode. Download initiated. Beamcast initiated. Destination. Redacted. Man, this Redacted is a very popular destination / location.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eluthia's
I've
gone?
never seen a transmitter like if it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Yeah, knock
Or
on wood.
anything you can blow up.
Knock on wood, Aloy. You don't just say shit like that in the middle of investigating a base. Wait. This way cut off?
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
They were being jerks.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility. This place keeps on going. Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah.
She'd been on the call with me with Zero Dawn. Whoever negotiated the deal with them was ingenious. A bunch of her old tech collection dusted storage in exchange for a copy of all human knowledge. Talk about a bargain. And the guy heading the lithium sub-function, Patrick, Broken Clan, you could practically see sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarded with follow-up questions on the ectogenic chamber design. It was like we were waving a catnip in front of him. Anyways, they requested additional material and nutrition delivery. Higher-ups gave the go-ahead to send over everything we have. Broken Klein will probably pee his pants in glee. Before we go this way, let's go back down. I want to see what was in that basement area.
In.
We'll ditch the nerd. Ah.
This place is huge.
Oh, we found the chamber
Some
from the
kind
other
of
end.
Storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Oh, hold on, hold on. There's another room. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it is this room. Okay. As you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the bright star among us. Researchers on ectogenesis for the Odyssey were near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the New Highland Council, I commend you for all your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet, as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities over the coming days. You'll be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Refer to your leads with any questions. I have so many questions. Where's my lead?
Find anything that...
Data Corrupted has seen significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups. The commercial available treatments like Osmosis, Rejuvagen require. As for Malik's team, the latest results from the neurophysiological experiments seem promising. And with supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over the findings on WEE. Mixed results. A couple of promising avenues, but anything bordering in any real digital transcendence looks like a decades away, if not.
Might tell us what the asset is?
Are they talking
I
about
don't think so.
uploading themselves into like a cloud? Seems like a popular sci-fi trope right now.
So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the dawn and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
I love seeing machine muscles. I feel like it's gold in this game. I like how there's meat in there still. Like, how old are these chests? Like, what kind of meat would come from a chest like this?
A control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
First we have to loot everything, and then we'll be back. Oh, I think it's shot out of that window.
$236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Well, oh, we've almost met everybody. Where would it be?